The enemy doesn't want you to claim a great blessing that God has saved for you. Do not skip this. You really need the information in this, and if you miss it, you might miss out. Know that the soft voice you hear isn't just your thoughts. It's really heaven calling your name. Your spirit knows it deep down. You already have it. You have been stopped from doing something. From next to you, Archangel Michael says, "You must trust me. You are the only one who can make this happen right now." Take a deep breath before I read it. There's a reason for this message. That's the way it should be. This is not a small issue. All 7 archangels and even God are leaning in close to you right now. They really don't want you to skip this. It's not just what you think. You need to be ready when you need to be. The miracle that's waiting for you will either come to you or be taken away for good, depending on what you do now. Archangel Michael tells us to pay close attention. Child of light, please open this in 20 seconds. They want to get rid of it so you can get through. Darkness is afraid of this message because it tells the truth, which will free you. Right now, heaven is bending time just for you. The message comes to life and starts to work when you fully understand it. After a while, though, it starts to go away. We don't want to scare you. This is a unique need from God. God doesn't ask for things, but tonight, He does, because your life is about to change in a big way. My love, you must get it. Miracles happen out of the blue, but when they do, they break chains with more noise than a storm. What you are about to see, touch, and hold is something that other people told you you could never have. Things will change for you now. If your heart is beating fast as you read this, you know what's going on. This message was written for you in heaven before you were born, so you will remember it. My child, please stay close. Read everything. Don't miss a word. A door that has been locked for a long time is being taken down by Archangel Michael. You can only get in this way. Brothers and sisters, just a quick moment before we continue. Many of you have been asking about the Bible I use. It's a large print Bible, clear, easy to read, and it's been a true blessing in my time with the Word of God. Everything I use is in the description below the Bible, prayer tools, and ebooks about the journey of Christ. These are the exact ones I personally use. If it blesses you, give all the glory to Jesus. And if you feel led, share your experience in the comments. We read everyone. Now, let's continue our journey in Christ. Dear child of light that never ends, for days now, you've been hearing a soft voice from above, but it's loud tonight because you can't hold out any longer. It's like the wind shaking the trees before a big storm. You can feel something moving inside you. Your soul knows that what you're reading now is true. You were picked, so nothing goes wrong with these kinds of messages. This was put in front of you by Archangel Michael. Not yesterday, not now, but a long time ago, before the stars were put up. At the same time, this will have effects on you whether you read it or not right now. Keep safe, little one. The angels saw you. Heaven doesn't need to breathe. God has also reached out to see if you will be a part of your miracle, or just watch it happen. There is something very bad going on in the hidden world. Michael, the archangel, tells you that they want to get rid of this message. What you're about to learn will break the chains that kept you small like dry twigs. That's why they're scared. Darkness tries to shut down God, but he can't be. That's why your heart is beating quickly now. Do not worry. It sounds like the drum in heaven is beating faster, ready to give you your chance. Do not wait. Your life flows like water. If you join in at the right time, it's easy to get along with. You'll be thirsty, empty, and sad if you wait, though. Being sorry is stronger than any rock, I promise. Let's face it, this is a one-of-a-kind moment. Archangel Michael told me to open this now, not to scare you, but to wake you up. Imagine for a moment that all 7 archangels are standing around you, the one I chose. Their wings shine like lightning. Their holy eyes are on fire, and they all call your name at the same time. Feel it. The sound is shaking the whole world. That sound hides something important for you from God. In a low voice, Archangel Michael says, "Tell them they are the only ones who can unlock this right now. You are one of a kind, even if you don't believe it. People aren't called in such big ways in everyday life. If you feel this much urgency, you must be here for a reason. Of all the people in the world, this is not what God wants. You need to do it right now, right now. But love, let me tell you why now is such a good time. Because something or someone is against you. Behind the scenes, someone is working on a secret plan to keep you from going to heaven already accepted and blessed. You can't see it, but your soul already knows. That's why you're antsy. That's why you wanted to come here. That's why this sentence keeps getting your attention. Darkness has tried to delete a message before. This one is yours to keep unless you choose to walk away from it. God's hand was on it. Child of light, please get closer. Think back to times when you thought good things would never happen to you. At night you cried and thought about how quiet heaven was. God did listen to those prayers. They were found, saved, and taken to where God sits. Now Archangel Michael has come with a very important message. That message is being read by you. It says answers, freedom, and new start. But this important message will be lost if you don't open it. That's the truth that will shock the world. This is why I gave you 20 seconds. That's why each angel is pleading. That's why God used these words to talk to you directly. It's not about being scared. It's about getting what you want before someone takes it away. Let me tell you about the cool thing that's hidden here. This person has been in fights that weren't theirs. It was their job to carry heavy loads that were never meant for them. Says Archangel Michael, I'm going to stop them now, though. The ropes are going to be burned. I will help them do what they said they would do. The enemy knew how great you were before you did. The reason you felt down or like life was hard was because it was. That's why the fight against you has been so mean, unfair, and hard. The bad guys are afraid of the person you're becoming. You were never weak. You were picked the whole time. Today is the day when the truth comes out. Child, think about what will go on after this. Lots of bright light comes in when a door swings open. You've been waiting for someone, a chance you thought would never come up, and peace you've been longing for. All of these things come at you like waves. That's not just a lie. It's going to happen. Do not read this message for fun. It goes to your door. Every sentence you read brings you one step closer to that light. But Archangel Michael tells them that the door will close and what was meant for them will be put off again if they skip, doubt, or turn away. Kid, don't wait. It's dangerous. Too many people in heaven do nothing but wait. You're not going to be one of them. Not tonight. I'm going to tell you about the miracle that's hidden here now. The person reading it has been through fights that weren't meant for them. They have carried loads that were not theirs to carry, says Archangel Michael. I'm going to cut the ties now, though. I'm going to burn the ropes and raise them to the promise. You may have been wondering why you feel heavy and why life seems like a bunch of problems. It's because the enemy knew how great you were before you did. Because the dark forces are scared of the person you are becoming. The fight against you has been so mean, cruel, and not fair. You were never weak. You were picked the whole time. And tonight is the night when the truth comes out. Hey kid, think about what you want to do with your life. A door opens and lets a lot of light in. It's the person you've been looking for. You thought this chance would never come up. You get all the peace you've been looking for all at once. It's not a dream. There is a prophecy here. Reading this message is not fun. It goes to your door. Your progress toward that light grows each word you read. One step at a time, line by line. Archangel Michael warns them that the door will close if they skip, doubt, or turn away. And what was supposed to be theirs is taken away again. Kid, please don't wait. Heaven is sad because there are too many souls living in wait life. You're not going to be one of them. Not tonight. Also, please hear this in a soft but firm voice. You might never get another chance like this. Because of this, it says to open it right away. Not today, not tomorrow, not whenever you feel like it. Things that are supposed to happen don't usually wait for you to be ready. All it wants is for you to do something. When you act, you go somewhere else. From normal to great. From waiting to carrying out. As well as from hoping to getting. That's the holy power these words hide. Dear family, I want to share something important with you all. Recently, our channel has been demonetized by YouTube, which means we no longer receive any earnings from our videos. Each video takes a lot of time, effort, editing, and resources to create. But we still want to continue spreading these powerful and uplifting messages to you. We truly wish to keep this channel alive and continue our mission. But doing this without any support is becoming very difficult. If our content has ever helped you, inspired you, or supported you in any way, we humbly request your support through Buy Me a Coffee. Even a small contribution helps us continue this journey. Please know that every single act of support, big or small, makes a real difference. The support link is available in the comment section and the description. Thank you for your love, support, and prayers. God bless you. You, my dear child of light, think you got here by accident. Tell me, your path brought you here. Your soul has been telling you there has to be more for years now that you've been going through hard times. Tonight, heaven says, yes, there is more. It has your name written all over it in big letters. You're shaking because you can feel it in your bones. You can feel the call pulling you. Archangel Michael says, don't think this time is easy. They did everything they could to stop you from getting this message. God has written your name on his hands, so it can't be erased. I can now see you, sweetheart. You're reading with doubts in your eyes. But I want you to know that your doubts are proof that you were picked, because darkness only fights those who bring light. For a long time you didn't know why the fights around you seemed unfair. What caused betrayals to hurt so much, and losses that didn't seem likely to happen. Pay attention, kid, because things will get better for you than you thought. It wasn't a punishment to fight. You knew what to do after reading it. To quote Archangel Michael, the task is bigger when it's harder to do. That's why you need to read this message right now. Like a fire alarm going off in the middle of the night, it needs to be done right away. Now is the time, and heaven is calling your name. Every door that was shut made way for this new chance. Heaven isn't just there to comfort you, so don't let it go. It is a very big step forward. Do you get why Archangel Michael says to open in 20 seconds? That's because God is about to change your spirit in a big way. The enemy also knows that they can't control you again if you cross. This is why fear appears out of the blue just as good things are about to happen. That's why you doubt and hesitate. But pay attention, kid. It will be too late for you if you hold back. The archangels are doing everything they can to stop that thief tonight, but only for a short time. You have a choice, but time is running out. Because of this, these words have life, and each sentence makes your heart beat faster. It's not just words. There is a message here. Take a moment to picture something. Think of a room in heaven that is full of jars. Each jar holds the tears you shed when you're not with other people. Late at night, prayers were said very quietly, what you kept from other people. Then Archangel Michael comes in, takes the jar with your name on it, and pours it out in front of God's throne. God sees it and tells them, enough, you can't wait any longer, which is why this message is strong, important, and can't be stopped. The promise was written down and made. You need to go to heaven right now before it's too late. But I want you to know that heaven is hard. God doesn't say things just to have something to say. Tonight he's begging you because the enemy is planning something bad that needs to be stopped. Michael, the archangel, says they are lying about what's going on. They need to get rid of the note. Things that belong to you are being buried. That's why this is being said right now. If you knew how important this message was, you wouldn't waste any time. When heaven begs, it doesn't want to scare you, my child, because what you do will change things in ways you can't even think of yet. Learn more. How often do you think someone is watching you? How often does something strange happen just before you do something brave? It's not just in your head. That proves it. There is proof that someone has been plotting against you in secret, that you were meant for more than what most people get, that the decisions you make matter more than you think, and that angels and demons fight over them. My child, you're not just living for yourself. What you do now will change your whole family tree. Bad habits that have been passed down through generations will end if you really listen to this message and let it enter your body. Here, the family tree changes because of your faith. Say, the cycle ends tonight, and stand up for your family tree right now. In the spiritual world, let this strong statement mean that you refuse to carry those old family burdens any longer. Are you aware of how important that is? Archangel Michael himself came up to you with his sword drawn and begged you to open this right away. Still, my dear, let me make you feel better. This is how a lot of people feel. All of the archangels are leaning in toward you right now. Archangel Gabriel, Raphael, and Uriel. The 6 other archangels, including Michael, are all shining brightly and whispering, "Don't skip." Can you picture that sound? You are the only one getting a message from the most important voices in heaven, not army or country. That proves how valuable you are. The treasure from heaven that is hidden in a body is you. God will no longer be able to find out about it. Dear, this is just the start. You can't get the whole message from a quick read. Like a river, it needs to move slowly. But here is what I promise. Every line will give you a new thought if you keep reading. You'll do more than just read. The chains will come off. You'll feel better. It will feel like the doors are opening. That's the reason you read all the time. It knows that this message is where the miracle is. Still, my love, let me comfort you. This is how a lot of people feel. All of the archangels are leaning toward you right now. Archangel Gabriel, Raphael, and Uriel. This is Michael and the other 6 archangels. They are all shining and beautiful. and they are whispering, "Do not skip." Can you picture that chorus? You are being called by the loudest voices in heaven, not by nations or armies. That shows how valuable you are. You are the treasure of heaven that is hidden in a weak body. God won't let you ignore it any longer. This is only the beginning, my love. The message has more than one level that you can't see at first. It must flow like a river, but here is what I promise. Every line will show you something new if you keep reading. You'll do more than just read. Chains will break. You'll feel better. Doors will open for you. That's the reason you can't stop reading. It knows that the miracle is in the middle of this message. Please get closer, my child. Not everyone will agree with what I say. It's just for you. Heaven has planned this very moment, the one where these words stand out and your heart knows it's being really talked to. Tell them you never left them alone. While they were crying alone, Archangel Michael said, "Not even then." Let them know that being quiet wasn't a turn-off. It was getting them ready. Everything was moved around in a holy way, my dear. There have been times when you prayed and thought it wasn't answered, delays that broke your heart, and problems you thought were unfair. But heaven has been putting your story together like bricks, one by one, making an altar that is now on fire. That altar is your life, and it's ready to show you the miracle you thought you missed. Do you understand why they pushed you so hard? It's because you're not like most people. People are left alone every day. When fighting extraordinary ones, the enemy gets very angry because they know that once they get up, they can't be stopped. And now, Archangel, enough, Michael is telling you. They won't put off getting up anymore. It has been set aside for them since the beginning of time, and now it is their time. That's why this message had to get to you tonight. Not today, not next week, not when things were easy. Heaven doesn't care about little things. God is in the right place at the right time. And now is your time. Pay attention, my child. Is your heart beating faster? Do you understand how important these words are? Your soul already knows this is true because you prayed for a sign. You begged for clear answers. You asked God to show you something important. You can now see it moving in front of you. It's not just letters and numbers. This is heaven knocking so hard and so passionately that it never stops. You must also decide whether to open the door all the way or close it. Then you'll wonder why the miracle that you thought was coming never did. Now there are angels all around you. Imagine that they have big wings, lights that look like waterfalls, and swords ready to protect you. They all say your name at the same time. How loud is that sound? The spirit world changes when angels say your name together. That's happening right now for you. Archangel leads them. Michael, the heavenly warrior, tells you, "Trust me. Only you can do this." Please read this all the way through, my child, before it goes away. It's big when Archangel Michael begs for help. He has fought big empires, killed bad guys, and protected holy people. But tonight, he kneels in front of your fate and begs you not to waste it. Sweetheart, I want to tell you a secret. God doesn't yell when he talks. It sounds like a whisper. But what the archangels say again makes your soul feel like thunder. That's why your body feels rushed. That's the reason you can't forget about it. You can't skip because of this. This isn't being weak. This is being aware. Heaven's voice can be heard in your spirit. It knows who is its shepherd. He's calling you back to the miracle that was always yours. Remember the times you almost gave up because you thought the story was over. You thought there was no sound after you prayed. But tonight God speaks. Prayer paid off. There were no tears lost. Every painful moment was like writing this message with ink. This is the answer, kid. This is the sign you asked for. God does more than just make you feel better. You should do what He says. Don't skip. Don't turn away. If you wait, the Archangel Michael says, the risk is high. This is something they want to get rid of. They don't want the truth to get out. But if they trust and let go, nothing can hurt them. You won't have a strong future until you take it. Once you have it, you can't break it. Pick a direction now. You should listen to this voice. You can choose not to care about it or accept it and start over. Which one would you like? Heaven is looking down. The angels are ready to go. God leans forward. Dear family, I want to share something important with you all. Recently, our channel has been demonetized by YouTube, which means we no longer receive any earnings from our videos. Each video takes a lot of time, effort, editing, and resources to create. But despite the challenges, we still want to continue spreading these powerful and uplifting messages to you. We truly wish to keep this channel alive and continue our mission. But doing this without any support is becoming very difficult. If our content has ever helped you, inspired you, or supported you in any way, we humbly request your support through Buy Me a Coffee. Even a small contribution from you helps us continue this journey. Every bit of support truly means a lot to us. The support link is available in the comment section and the description. Thank you for your love, support, and prayers. God bless you. But child of forever, pay attention, because this is the miracle. When you step in, things change. You finally get rid of the heavy thing that has been making you feel bad for years. The doors that were shut start to open one by one. People who hurt you will be shocked when you get better. It will feel like the peace you thought was impossible has always been there. That's how powerful it is to listen to God. That's why heaven is begging. This moment changes everything in your life. Now I'll be clear. It's not just a message. This doorway has life in it. If you read it all the way through and give it some thought, you'll remember this night as the night when things started to change. The weight, hard work, and tears kept hidden for years are finally paying off in a beautiful way. Michael, the Archangel, has brought out his sword to help you. Gabriel blew his horn. Raphael has made it possible for you to be healed in mind and body. 7 archangels are ready, and God has spoken. They need to do this. But kid, this is only the beginning. The river is just starting to move. You'll find things you never thought possible if you keep reading. But the most important thing is trust. Trust me, says the Archangel Michael. Only you can do this. When you do that, heaven will do something that only heaven can do. But child of eternity, pay attention, because this is the miracle. When you come in, everything changes. You no longer have to carry the weight that you've had for years. The doors that were shut start to open one by one. Those who betrayed you will be shocked when you win. You'll feel at peace, like everything was meant to be this way, even though you thought it couldn't happen. You have power when you do what you're told. That's why heaven is pleading. This moment changes everything else that will happen in your life. I'm going to tell you the truth now. It's not just a message. This is a gate that stays open. This night, if you read it all the way through and really think about it, things will begin to change. It ends up being worth all the hard work, waiting, and tears that were hid for years. Michael, the Archangel, has drawn his sword to help you. The trumpet of Gabriel is now on high. Raphael has made it possible for you to be healed in mind and body. God spoke while the 7 archangels were lined up. They can't skip this. But kid, this is only the beginning. The river has just begun to flow. If you stay and read, it will take you places you never thought possible. But trust is the most important thing. Trust me, says the Archangel Michael. You're the only one who can do this. When you do that, heaven will do what heaven can do. Do you feel the pull now, sweetheart? It's not the flu that's making you feel weird in the chest. Your spirit is getting ready. Your soul's compass is being pointed back to the path that was planned for you before you were born. As Michael approaches, he tells them, tell them that the path has been clear for years and that the gate has finally opened tonight. Picture yourself in front of a huge door made of gold. My child, it had been locked for years. Tonight, the lock finally opened with a sound that can only come from heaven. It didn't matter how long you cried outside of it or how hard you tried. That sound is still in your mind. That's why you read all the time. That's why you feel like you need to push your heart right now. That sound is your way becoming clear. Think back to times when things didn't seem right. You had to wait while other people went ahead. You missed some chances. It didn't make a difference how hard you worked, prayed, or gave more. You believed that God didn't care about you. But child, the truth is that heaven was there to save you. Those doors were too small for your great future, so you couldn't get them. The right one was opened this time. Don't miss it, says Michael the Archangel. Don't doubt it. Go through it before the shadows try to shut it back up. Are you aware of how strong you are now? Your deal can change lives right now. People are affected by what you do with your faith, not just you. They change your children, your family, and your family tree. That's the reason why people have been so against it. When the enemy saw what was going to happen, they were scared. They knew that if you made it to this hour, all the chains that were around your family would break. That's why you thought you were unlucky and fought people who weren't yours. Today, though, heaven is telling us, enough. This is the end. My child, your spirit has been waiting for words like these. You replied, God, if you are real, speak to me so clearly I can't doubt it. You are now seeing the thing your soul begged for. There's no chance about it. That's the answer. To show you this, God has changed things and pushed them together. Just stay still for Him. Don't say it was a matter of chance. Don't take it lightly, because promises that aren't taken seriously disappear like smoke. But when you need them, they come like storms. It is very clear and loud, and you can't miss it. I can see how hard things are for you right now, sweetheart. The fights in your mind. Is this really for me? Does God really want to talk to us? Darkness won't try to hurt you with that doubt. Archangel Michael, on the other hand, talks louder. This is for you, yes. Your name is on it. It is important, yes. They do need to open it first before they can delete it. You really do feel like you need to act quickly, for safety's sake. Heaven is watching over you to make sure you don't miss the thing that was made just for you, with your name on it. Close your eyes and picture this for a second. On the table in front of you was everything you thought you had lost. Love, happiness, peace, and what you need. You went without for years and watched other people have fun while you didn't. The table is now turned to face you, though. Sit down, says Archangel Michael to the child. The food was always ready for you. What do you think will happen when God calls you to the table? You can't move the chair. No one can take your share. You can't get rid of your name card. It's locked up. It's yours. It's your turn to host tonight. It looks like the angels are following us. Do you think the air is getting weirder? You didn't make that up. That's being there. Right now, the air around you is full of God's grace. Every line you read has more than just words. Fire shines on you from God's throne. That's why your body reacts, your spirit shakes, and the way you breathe feels different. It's because heaven is close. When heaven gets close, things change. Know this, the weight you've been carrying will follow you even after you leave this. Stay there and let every word sink in. One by one you will feel the chains come off. You'll feel better. It will make you feel better. You will find your way because heaven won't let you go. God doesn't make fun of his children. He always comes to make things better. You need to change now. Don't dismiss what's happening. A lot of people ask for signs but never get them. It's right there in front of you. This is their chance, says the Archangel Michael. This is their chance. Please don't let them skip. And heaven begs not because God is weak, my child. You won't have to do anything. That's the reason. Love doesn't make you do something. Love waits, calls, and draws near. He is doing that right now. My dear child, do you know why you think this is such an important moment? This word has been kept in heaven for you, like a treasure chest that you can't open until you're ready. You might have thought you found this place by accident, but in heaven's language there is no such thing as chance. Only God knows when it's best. Archangel Michael tells them, you will always remember this moment. There are holy people there. Things will never be the same again if they choose it. Many people around you will never get to experience times like these, my love. They waste time because they don't know when God will come knocking. No, you don't sleep. You know what's going on. Your heart is beating fast and your spirit is shaking. It's more than just a message. That path is open for you to use. Don't think that what's going on is small. A lot of people look for signs but never find them. It's right there in front of you. Michael, the Archangel, says this is their window. This is their chance. Dear child, don't let them skip. It's not because God can't do anything when heaven begs. He doesn't want to make you. Love doesn't make you do something. Love waits, asks, and begs. He's doing that now. Do you understand why this moment is so important to you, my beloved child? This word has been kept in heaven for you, like a treasure chest that has been locked until you are ready to open it. Even if you think you got here by accident, there is no chance in heaven's language. Only God can make things fit together. Tell them that this moment will happen again and again, says Archangel Michael. It's a big event at church. Things will never be the same again if they choose it. Dear one, many people around you will never see times like these. They miss their chance because they don't know when the door to heaven opens. But you have your eyes open, your heart is listening, and your spirit is shaking because you know what it is. It's more than just a message. That path is open for you to use. Look at your life. Have you ever thought about how things keep happening? How you get better and then worse, make something and then lose it, and hope and then be hurt? That's not a flaw, kid. There is a fight. It's dark out there, and they want you to believe that nothing will ever change. They want you to get used to being let down, so you don't expect more. Angel Michael will raise his sword tomorrow and say, the cycle ends here. The weight that felt like a shadow following you around is leaving. Things that were making you unhappy are being fixed. That's not all this message from heaven is. You can choose. It was said by the court in heaven. Don't wait any longer. Remember the times you asked God, give me one clear sign. Show me something so clear that I can't miss it. You prayed at night. This is the sign. The words you are reading now show that you were not forgotten. Proof that every prayer, tear, and sigh you thought were over was written down in heaven. It was all used up. Everything was thought about. That was all put together to make the special message. They are trying to grab the message to delete the words before they reach your heart. Warns Archangel Michael as he shows you. That's why this needs to be opened right away. That's why God feels bad. Also, I want to be clear, kid. God is strong and doesn't need help. He begs because his love is strong and will never end. He doesn't want you to keep lying about who you are. He won't let you eat little when there is a feast ready for you. God wants you to pull up a chair. The table is set and your name card is safe. Type, "I claim my place" in the comments below to let everyone know you're at this divine table right now. This should be your last yes to the abundance that has been saved for you. But he won't make you. That's why he begs. You need to decide what to do. When you're in love, you can always make your own decisions. Tonight, your will is the key. When you open it, good things come in right away. If you wait, the gate will stay shut. Please think about something with me. You're in a very big desert. You are very thirsty, and the sun is very hot. It hurts your throat. It's been years since you last saw water or shade in this desert. All you could find was dust. Then, all of a sudden, a fountain far away starts to flow, running water on dry land. That fountain is here right now. You used to live in the desert, but now you live here. The Archangel Michael is yelling, "Drink now, before the enemy gets rid of it again. Take what's yours before someone else tries to take it." Do you know how important this is? You're about to quench a thirst that's been bothering you all your life, but you need to keep going forward. I want to tell you a secret. You've been unique for a reason. You never really fit in with other people. Even though you thought it was rejection, it was meant to keep you safe. Heaven marked you early on, and darkness saw it. Now you know why there was betrayal. We get how you felt. That's why you asked yourself, "Why me?" a lot. Because they were chosen, says Archangel Michael in a low voice. They did their own work because no one else could. My child, you're not like other kids. You're great, and heaven won't let you miss it tonight. Pay attention to how your body is shaking right now. That shaking is known to your spirit. You remember this message well because it was written just for you before you were born. You were meant to find it this way right now. What makes you think that every word is going straight into your spirit? Because facts aren't enough. I've never seen it before. An epiphany that leads you to your true path when you weren't already there. Please pay close attention to what I say. Once you fully open this, the change will happen quickly. There will be calm where there was stress, understanding where there was confusion, and strength where there was weakness. This is what was said would happen. Michael the Archangel tells them that proof is coming soon. They need to believe right now because the wait is almost over. Don't think twice right now. Now is the time to believe because those who trust heaven get good things. When you trust, good things happen. Dear family, I want to share something important with you all. Recently, our channel has been demonetized by YouTube, which means we no longer receive any earnings from our videos. Each video takes a lot of time, effort, editing, and resources to create, and we pour our hearts into every single one. But we still want to continue spreading these powerful and uplifting messages to you. We truly wish to keep this channel alive and continue our mission, but doing this without any support is becoming very difficult. If our content has ever helped you, inspired you, or supported you in any way, we humbly request your support through Buy Me a Coffee. Even a small contribution helps us continue this journey and keep this channel alive. The support link is available in the comment section and the description. Thank you for your love, support, and prayers. God bless you. Angels are moving as you read, my child. Chains are breaking. Deals that were made against you are being broken by God's strong justice, even though you can't see it. The weight you carried is slowly breaking down. If you read more, this message is more than just words. It will make you feel lighter, freer, and more alive. This gift is one of a kind. Each line comes from the breath of heaven. That's why skipping is bad. This is why heaven asked, "Please open this right away." I can see that your heart is leaning forward right now, my sweet child. You almost feel like you already know that this is the time when things will change in your life. That pull isn't just in your head. Your spirit is telling you that these words were written with your name on them. Archangel Michael tells them, "Tell them they were never forgotten. Not once. Not even when they thought heaven was quiet. I was there for them through all of their hard times, even the ones they thought were too dark to get through." God whispers, "Dear one, you made it through because you were carried, and now you are being lifted even higher. Why did the opposition seem so strong? When you thought good things were going to happen, why did doors shut on you? Why did relationships end when you thought they would? My child, it wasn't because you were weak, because you're strong. There was nothing the enemy could do to stop you. He knew what you were going to do before you did it. But Archangel Michael tells them, enough. They no longer have time to fight back. The deal to wait has been broken. A wave of sadness is coming down. There is no longer any cloud of doubt. Tonight isn't just about getting by anymore. It's about getting better. I can see that your heart is leaning forward, my beloved child. You almost feel like you already know that this is the time when your life will change. You're not making that pull in your mind. The Spirit is telling you that your name was burned into this word. Archangel Michael tells them, tell them they were never forgotten. Never. Not even when they thought heaven was silent. Then God whispers, I have held them in my hands through every valley. They even took the ones they thought were too dangerous. You lived because someone carried you, beloved. Your height is now going up even more. Can you see why the other side was so strong? Why did doors slam shut just as you were about to move forward? Why did relationships end when you thought they would? My child, it wasn't because you were weak, because you're strong. The enemy knew what was going to happen to you before you did. My child, these words have been meant just for you. You said, God, if you are real, speak to me so clearly I can't doubt it. You are now seeing what your soul begged for. There's not a chance. That's the answer. God has changed things and pushed them together to show you this. Do not move for him. Don't say it was just luck. It's important not to laugh it off because empty promises disappear like smoke, but they come like storms when you need them to. You can't miss it because it's loud and clear. I see how tough things are for you now, sweetheart. The fight's in your head. Is this really for me? Is God really ready to talk? That doubt won't be used by darkness to hurt you. Archangel Michael, on the other hand, speaks more clearly. Yes, this is for you. It has your name on it. Yes, it is important. They do have to open it first before they can get rid of it. You really do think you need to move quickly, for your own safety. You are being watched by heaven to make sure you don't miss the thing that was made just for you, with your name on it. Take a moment to close your eyes and picture this. Everything you thought you lost was on the table in front of you. What you need: love, happiness, and peace. For years, you didn't have any fun and just watched other people have fun. But the table is now facing you. Sit down, the Archangel says. Michael to the kid, you could always get food. When God calls you to the table, what do you think will happen? The chair won't move. No one can take your share. Your name card is stuck on you. It's locked up. You can have it. Tonight is your turn to host. It looks like angels are following us. Do you feel like the air is getting stranger? That wasn't made up by you. That's being there. There is a lot of God's grace in the air right now. There are more than words in every line. From God's throne, fire shines on you. That's why your body reacts, your spirit shakes, and the way you breathe feels different. It's because heaven is nearby. Things change when heaven gets close. Know this: the weight you've been carrying will follow you after you leave this. Just stay there and take it all in. The chains will come off one by one. You'll feel better. You'll feel better after doing it. Heaven won't let you go, so you'll find your way. God doesn't laugh at his kids. He always comes to make things better. Now is the time to change. Don't brush off what's going on. A lot of people ask for signs but never get them. It's right in front of you. This is their chance, says Michael, the Archangel. This is their chance. Please don't let them skip. Heaven doesn't beg because God is weak, my child. There's nothing you need to do. That's the reason. Love doesn't make you do something. Love is there, calling and getting closer. He's doing that now. Do you know why you think this is such an important time, my dear child? This word has been kept for you in heaven, like a chest of treasure that you can't open until you're ready. In heaven's language, there is no such thing as chance. You might have thought you found this place by accident. God is the only one who knows the best time. They hear the Archangel Michael say, "You will always remember this moment." There are holy people there. If they do it, things will never be the same again. My love, many people around you will never get to live through times like these. They waste time since they don't know when God will show up. You don't sleep. You know what's going on because your spirit is shaking and your heart is beating fast. It's not just a message. You are free to use that path. Do not think that what is happening is small. A lot of people look for signs but never find them. It's right in front of you. The Archangel Michael tells them that this is their window. Now is their chance. Please don't let your child skip. It's not that God can't help heaven when it begs. He doesn't need to make you. Love doesn't make you do something. Love waits, begs, and asks. That's what he does now. Do you know why this is such an important time for you, my beloved child? This word has been kept for you in heaven, like a treasure chest that has been locked until you are ready to open it. It's not possible that you got here by accident, even if you think that. God is the only one who can make everything work. Archangel Michael tells them, "Tell them that this moment will happen again and again." There's a big event at church. If they do it, things will never be the same again. Many people around you will never see times like these again. They miss the chance because they don't know when heaven's door will open. Your heart is beating fast, your eyes are wide open, and your spirit is shaking because you know what it is. It's not just a message. You are free to use that path. Look at your life. Have you ever thought about how things keep happening? How things get better and worse? how you gain something and then lose it, and how you hope and then get hurt. Kid, that's not a flaw. There's a fight. They want you to think that nothing will ever change because it's dark outside, so you don't expect more. They want you to get used to being let down. Today, the Angel Michael will draw his sword and say, "The cycle ends here. The weight that made you feel like a shadow was following you around is going away. The things that were making you unhappy are now fixed. That's not all this message from heaven is. You can pick. The court in heaven said it. Do not wait any longer. Remember the times you asked God, 'Give me one clear sign.' At night you prayed, 'Show me something so clear I can't miss it.' This is the sign. You are not forgotten, as shown by the words you are reading now. There is proof in heaven that every prayer, tear and sigh you thought were over, it was all used up. There was thought put into everything. All of that was put together to make the message unique. They want to cut off the message before it gets to your heart. Archangel Michael tells you as he shows you. That's why this needs to be opened right away. That makes God sad. I also want to be clear, kid. God is strong and doesn't need help. He begs because he loves you very much and will always love you. He doesn't want you to lie about who you are any longer. He won't let you eat little when a big meal is ready. Please sit down. God wants you to. Your name card is safe and the table is set. In the comments below, type, "I claim my place," to let everyone know you're at this divine table right now. You should say yes one last time to the plenty that has been saved for you. He won't make you though. That's why he begs. You need to choose what to do. You can always do what you want when you're in love. Your will is the key tonight. Good things come in right away when you open it. The gate will stay closed if you wait. Help me think about something. You're in a huge desert. It's hot outside and you're thirsty. It makes your throat hurt. You haven't seen water or shade in this desert in years. You could only find dust. Then, out of nowhere, a fountain far away starts to run, putting water on land that isn't wet. This fountain is there now. You used to live in the desert, but now you live here. Drink now, before the enemy gets rid of it again, yells the Archangel Michael. Don't let anyone else take what's yours. Do you understand how important this is? You're about to quench a thirst that's been bothering you your whole life. But you need to keep going. Let me tell you a secret. You've always been different for a reason. You never really fit in with other people. It wasn't meant to hurt you, even though you thought it was. Early on, heaven marked you, and darkness saw it. You now understand why there was betrayal. We understand how you felt. That's why you kept asking, "Why me?" Because they were picked, whispers Archangel Michael. No one else could do their work, so they did it themselves. You're not like other kids, my child. You are great, and tonight you won't be able to miss it in heaven. Now pay attention to how your body is shaking. Your spirit knows about that shaking. This message was written especially for you before you were born, so you remember it well. This is how you were supposed to find it right now. How do you know that every word is going straight to your spirit? Since facts alone aren't enough. I've never seen it before. A sudden realization that leads you to your true path when you weren't already there. Listen very carefully to what I say. The change will happen quickly after you fully open this. You will feel calm where there was stress, understand where there was confusion, and be strong where you were weak. It was said that this would happen. The Archangel Michael tells them that proof is on the way. They need to believe now, since the wait is almost over. Don't think about it again. Now is the time to believe, because good things happen to people who trust in heaven. Things go well when you trust them. Dear family, I want to share something important with you all. Recently, our channel has been demonetized by YouTube, which means we no longer receive any earnings from our videos. Every video requires a lot of time, effort, editing, and resources to create. But we still want to continue spreading these powerful and uplifting messages to you. We truly wish to keep this channel alive and continue our mission. But doing this without any support is becoming very challenging. If our content has ever helped you, inspired you, or brought you comfort in any way, we humbly request your support through Buy Me a Coffee. Even a small contribution helps us continue this journey. The support link is available in the comment section and the description. Thank you for your love, support, and prayers. God bless you, my child. Angels are moving as you read. Chains are coming apart. Even though you can't see it, God's strong justice is breaking deals that were made against you. The weight you carried is slowly falling apart. There's more to this message than what you read. You'll feel better, lighter, and more alive after doing it. One-of-a-kind gift. Each line comes from heaven's breath. That is why it is bad to skip. That's why heaven said, "Please open this right away." My dear child, I can see that your heart is rising up right now. It's almost like you already know that this is the time when your life will change. You're not the only one feeling that pull. These words were written with your name on them. Your spirit is telling you. Michael, the Archangel, tells them, tell them they were never forgotten. Not once. Not even when they thought it was quiet in heaven. I was there for them through all of their hard times. Even the ones they thought were too dark to get through. God whispers, "Dear one, you made it through because you were carried, and now you are being lifted even higher." Why did the other side look so strong? Why did doors close on you when you thought good things were going to happen? Why did relationships end when you thought they would? It wasn't because you were weak, my child, because you're strong. The enemy couldn't stop you. He knew what you were going to do before you did it. They have time to fight back, but Archangel Michael tells them, enough. We broke our promise to wait. There is a wave of sadness coming down. There is no longer any doubt. Tonight is no longer just about getting by. It's about getting better. I can tell that your heart is moving forward, my dear child. It's almost like you already know that this is the time when things will change in your life. You're not picturing that pull. This word has your name burned into it, the Spirit tells you. Michael the Archangel tells them, tell them they were never forgotten. Never. Not even when they thought there was no sound in heaven. God then whispers, I have held them in my hands through every valley. They even took the ones they thought were too dangerous. Loved one, you lived because someone carried you. Now your height is getting even taller. Can you see why they were so strong? Why did the door slam shut as you were about to move? Why did relationships end when you thought they would? It wasn't because you were weak, my child, because you're strong. Your enemy knew what was going to happen to you before you did. The enemy did everything they could to make you think you were helpless, forgotten, and the same as everyone else. But tonight, heaven tells the truth. You are really great. You were chosen. You were picked just now, and evil can't erase what heaven wrote on your soul. Sweetheart, take a moment to think about your life. It wasn't by chance that things didn't go as planned. Hearts broke or doors shut quickly. This is the end of everything that happened. You didn't know why you kept feeling so much pain. Things kept coming up out of nowhere. You now know it was because the dark was scared of your light. Your death shocked the underworld. The enemy was worried about what would happen to you. He fought you by being late, letting you down, and lying to you. But God has said, enough. Tonight the war will be different. What was supposed to bury you tonight will be where you stand tomorrow. Do you feel like your spirit is shaking? That is being noticed. In heaven, this message has been waiting for years to be sent at the right time. Your spirit knows this. When you opened the scroll, your name was the only thing written on it. Don't let them erase it, Archangel said. Michael tells you while holding that scroll, don't let them get rid of it. You own that thing. Dear, God watches out for you. You can trust that God will watch out for you. He is pleading so hard because this is only a short chance that won't come back. Child, don't believe the lie that your best days are over. That's not right. The best days of your life are coming up. God is about to answer prayers you thought were lost. You're about to get good things that you used to think were impossible. You won't believe how peaceful it is until you get there. It's not just a show. There is a message here. The Bible is also true. You are almost there with your divine future. But don't forget that this important step forward is not just for you. Someone else will be able to reach their own miracle through your story. Use the link in the description or the pinned comment to go to community, which is what Archangel Michael wants you to do. Brothers and sisters, just a quick moment before we continue. Many of you have been asking about the Bible I use. It's a large print Bible, clear, easy to read, and it's been a true blessing in my time with the Word of God. Everything I use is in the description below the Bible. Prayer tools and e-books about the journey of Christ. These are the exact ones I personally use. If it blesses you, give all the glory to Jesus. And if you feel led, share your experience in the comments. We read everyone. Now, let's continue our journey in Christ. There is no channel where the money goes when you buy a coffee, make a donation, or join our community. Your actions are helping God save souls who have lost their way. You are no longer praying alone when you join our group of people who share your beliefs. You are adding your voice to a safe place where people from all over the world talk about the Bible every day and help each other. It's not poetry when Jesus says, "Give, and heaven will open over you." Every seed you plant on this platform grows into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and a fence of safety for your family. Now is the time. Feel free to share your heart on our community prayer wall. As you give, watch God multiply what you let go of. Let's get to the end of this trip together. Come see our neighborhood now. Sign up for the family and the heavens will open up for you. Tell them that signs will come quickly if they trust, says Archangel Michael. You won't have to wait years. You don't need to wonder if this is real. There'll be proof. There will be proof. People who didn't believe you will be quiet when things go smoothly. That's how heaven works. After years of staying the same, everything changes all of a sudden. You are in that moment right now. Don't turn away. Let's think about this deep truth before we finish this powerful story. This message wasn't found by accident. This is a divine appointment that was made just for you. Join the faith-filled community linked in the description and pinned comment. It's a safe place where divine abundance is not just a hope, but a promise based on the Word. You can join a holy group of believers who share your beliefs by going to the site right now. When you join one of our membership levels, you can immediately access powerful content, daily devotions, and divine insights that no one else can see. Right now is your chance to enter a safe place where you can get spiritual help, constant support from our prayer wall, and quick progress toward your destiny. Don't miss this chance to change your fate. There's a breakthrough waiting for you. Use the unique link in the description to become a part of our inner circle. This is how you can be sure you never miss the spiritual warfare tools and personalized messages that are meant to make your life better. The link is in both the pinned comment and the description, so if you feel called to deepen your connection, you can find it there. Our guided ebooks and Bibles can be found in the pinned comment for those who want to take this work home and make it stronger. You have the power to change the world, whether you become a member or use our tools to plant a seed. Do it. Your plenty is waiting.